guys, it's Becky. Welcome to my channel. This video is something that I posted about on Instagram and my YouTube community tab, and so many of you guys said yes, you wanted to see this video. So I am sitting down to film it for you guys today. And basically, I'm just feeling very unmotivated. I've had a really hard time the last 6 months or so with my workout routine. I feel just kind of like bleh and stuck in a rut, and I feel sometimes frumpy in a way, and I think some of that does have to do with my workout routine, because I notice when I don't work out as consistently or to the level that I want to, then I know that makes me feel less motivated, it makes me feel less confident. But over and above that, I just feel very blah, and it could be also because we're coming off of winter time, so it may help with spring coming. But I thought I would share a video with you guys today of some things that I want to do to kind of glow up my routine. Now, I am 42 years old. I'll be 43 this summer, so this could also be part of the beginnings of a midlife crisis. Who knows? But I just feel like there's some things that I want to do to try to give myself a little bit of a mood boost, to make myself a little bit more confident. Some of that does have to do with working out, but a lot of it has to do with just my physical appearance. So a couple things that I've already been doing, some things that I just started right before I filmed this video, so here in the last couple weeks, and then some things that I want to do going forward that I really think will help improve my overall mood and my overall appearance. And so the first thing is, and you guys are gonna probably think this is stupid, but I want to wash my hair more often. So before 2020, I washed my hair pretty much religiously twice a week. We were going out almost every day, and so it was necessary for me to wash my hair more often to make sure that I didn't look dirty and disheveled whenever we went out. And even though I don't want to say dirty, my hair's not dirty, but I'd gotten to the point after 2020, our lifestyle has just changed. We don't go out as much. I do work from home. Both of the girls, they do school from home, and so I had kind of, after 2020, gotten out of the routine of going out every single day. And so I finally found myself not washing my hair twice a week. I would do it once a week, thinking, well, I'm not going anywhere, a couple of the days of the week. I would just stay home, which before we were always going out. And so I was like, I don't need to wash my hair twice a week. But what I found happening was we would end up having to go out for some random last minute reason, or somebody would come over, or we would see somebody anyway, whether I was planning to or not. And then my hair would be flat and not looking its best, and I would be embarrassed. So I figured the solution to that is going back to washing it twice a week. Speaking of hair, I do want to do some research, because I am 42, almost 43, and I am finding more and more gray hairs. And I know they say that redheads don't go gray as early, but I have still been finding quite a few gray hairs lately, more than I would like to see. So I am wanting to look into, I know there's certain vitamins that if you're deficient on, they can lead to gray hair. So not to say that everybody that has gray hair is a vitamin deficiency, but I'm wanting to look into, I know there's a Mary Ruth's product specifically that I've seen on different ads and stuff that supposedly helps with combating gray hair. So that's something I want to look into. But if you guys have heard about those different vitamins that do that, let me know if you know if they work, or maybe a specific one that works, let me know. Another huge part of my self-care routine that I've tried to level up is hair loss. I actually, for whatever reason, had lost a ton of hair. I already have kind of a little thing back here that's always that way. It's not really hair loss, it's just what my hairline is. This whole section, all this right here, was gone for whatever reason. So I bought this Bondi Boost Procapil, I don't know how to pronounce it, hair tonic, and this stuff works really, really well. Amazingly well. Actually, a little too well. So if you're wanting to regrow your hair, and you're especially doing it for a wedding or a reunion or something, I would not recommend, I would recommend starting this as far away from that event as possible, because it works and you will get hair regrowth like crazy, but you'll have 1,000,001. Right now when I do my hair, I've got a whole section right here of just hairs about this long that stick out, and I'm glad, because that means they're growing back, but they're super annoying. I have to try to slick them down with hairspray or whatever. So it does work really well, and especially if you've had a baby or maybe you've been sick. I know certain illnesses, I'm not going to say the one in particular, but has been known to cause hair loss. So many different reasons why we tend to lose an abnormal amount of hair, hormones, things like that. So I'm not saying this is a healthy thing to do. I don't know what's in it. Highly recommend this. I also, in the wintertime, use the Pacifica Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum. I'll use this in the winter if I tend to get dry right here, which I do. It's got rosemary and witch hazel and some other ingredients in it, and I use that, and I have found that it helps to moisturize my scalp. So I don't necessarily use this every time, and I don't necessarily use this all year long, but especially, like I said, when it's winter and it tends to be dry, which... Okay, something else that I think will really help me in my motivation with working out and just my overall appearance, and I talked about this a few minutes ago, is my workout routine. For various reasons, I have struggled so hard, like I said, at least the last 6 months, if not longer, with my workout routine. It's been really frustrating for me because like I said, I do feel really overall less confident when I'm not working out. So it is important to me. And something that I happened to think of was I have not gotten myself any new workout apparel since 2013. And I remember that year specifically because that was the year that I started my weight loss journey that led me to lose 35 pounds. Since then, I've gotten 10 of that back, but I don't really feel like it's all fat necessarily. I feel like some of it's muscle. Some of it's fat too, I'm not lying. But I mean, a lot of it I think is muscle, because at that point I had lost 35 pounds doing mostly just cardio. I hadn't done much strength training at all. So then once I started adding in strength training, then, you know, the weight started to creep up. I don't weigh myself often. I don't really care how much I weigh. But at the doctor, I've noticed that it's about 10 pounds more than it was back then. But those are my original workout clothes, my original sports bras. I didn't have anything new. And even though I'm not the type of person that feels like you have to run out and get new everything before you can be successful, definitely not. But after 10 years, I figured it was time to like treat myself to some workout gear to wear. So, especially my sports bras, they were a mess. So I did get some pieces from Ebates. I've heard people talking about them, and I thought they had a lot of pretty colors, which I think is fun. I thought it might help to motivate me if I got some new sports bras, some workout pants, and I actually got some workout pants for my daughter too, which is one great thing about Ebates. Their sizing is very inclusive. They go from extra small all the way to 2X. So there's a lot of variety in there for all different body shapes, no matter what stage you are on your weight loss journey or your fitness journey. So I got some new workout pants, and let me tell you, previous to these, I had only ever used Old Navy workout pants. There's nothing wrong with Old Navy workout pants, and I have some, and I use them, and my girls use them. But I didn't really understand when I would hear people talk about like really buttery and high quality workout pants. I was like, what does that even mean? They all feel the same to me, but they don't. These are so nice, and definitely better quality than the Old Navy ones. Definitely a more soft fabric. They don't fall down like my Old Navy ones, which really annoys me because that's one reason why I tend to work out in shorts, because whenever I've tried to wear workout leggings, they always roll down on me. These have not done that, and these have been amazing. So love these. So I got the black ones for me, and then I did get my oldest daughter a pair that she wanted, and you know, she wears a very small size, so she was happy to see that they do have smaller sizes. So she picked out this kind of rust color, and hers are more of a capri, like a 3/4 length, and it has air holes in hers. I don't know if you can see, but mine are just the solid black, and they're more of a full length. So I love that they offer different colors, different styles, different sizes, and different types of lengths. And then there's the ones with the air holes, and this one happens to have like a gray stripe on the side. So I got those for her. And then for sports bras, I needed some desperately, and I love this color. This is like one of my favorite colors. This is kind of the color I was trying to go for when we painted our bedroom. Didn't quite make it, but this is still pretty, but this is so pretty. And one thing I love about their sports bras is, in addition to the quality and the sizing and all that, I love the different adjustability of them, because I personally have never had a sports bra that was adjustable. It was always just the ones like you pull over. I love that this one has the clasps here like you do on a regular bra, so you've got 3 sections so you can kind of tighten it or make it bigger that way. And then it also has an adjustable shoulder strap. I'm not a very large person on the top, and so I tend to wear a smaller size, and also even those sometimes are too big because I just don't have enough stuff to, like, you know. So I like that this is adjustable. It's definitely full coverage, but it is adjustable around the back and it's adjustable on the shoulders, and I appreciate that. And I did get the high impact for both of the ones that I picked out, because I figured it's not gonna hurt to wear a high impact sports bra when I'm just strength training, but it's also something I'm gonna wanna have for cardio. So I did get that, and if you look at the back again, you can see here that it crisscrosses around the back, so extra support. So I got that color. I also got one in white. This one's a little bit different because the straps are not adjustable, but it's still adjustable around the back with the little clasp here. So I'm super excited to have that. Is that gonna solve all of my problems? No. But it will be nice to treat myself after 10 years of mostly working out consistently and trying to make fitness a priority. I think it's nice to add some pieces to your life to make you motivated to work out. Whatever works to get you motivated to work out, I say go for it as long as it's healthy. So I have a coupon code for you guys. I have 15% off if you use the code NEST15. That's off anything. But if you spend more than $79, you can get 20% off with the code NEST20. So I'll have the link for Ebates in this description box. I'll also have the coupon codes typed out for you if you want to see what they have and save some money. Something else I've been doing for a while, actually over a year now, and I talked about this in goodness, a couple videos, but December of 2021, I started using a lash serum to grow my lashes. I feel like that was one of the first things that I have noticed as I've gotten older, and I already had kind of smaller hooded eyes, is that they're getting smaller and they're getting more hooded. You know, gravity is not your friend. It's pulling your eyelids down and making you look older, and my eyelashes were starting to kind of get swallowed up in that. And so I felt like something that would help me look younger and more wide awake and youthful would be longer lashes. I thought about lash extensions. I didn't like the upkeep and the cost of that. So I started using the Hello Skincare Lash Therapy. I actually had seen Carlin Bates talk about it. If you know who she is, she's from, you know, that TV show with the Bates and all the kids. She had talked about it, and I noticed the difference in her lashes, and then her sister started using it, and so I was like, okay, I gotta try this. So I bought it for myself after Christmas 2021. And I have not looked back since. It's absolutely, literally amazing. So many things you see ads for, you're like, oh, is that really gonna work? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This definitely works. I'll put a before and after. It's vegan and doesn't cause me any irritation whatsoever. And it's super simple. Just swipe at night on my eyelids, just at your lash line. And I've noticed a huge difference in my lash length, and something I've consistently been able to enjoy now that I'm using it pretty much every night. Sometimes I'll skip a night here and there just because I'm lazy. But I love it, and I have a coupon code for you guys. I always have a coupon code for you. But I'll link it in the description box. That's always there in every video, because I want you guys to try it, because I know how much of a difference it can make when you feel better about yourself, and I want you guys to feel better about yourself. So if you're interested in it, I do have that coupon code. And the last thing that I think really will help me overall to improve how I feel about my appearance is whitening my teeth. This would normally be a night where I would whiten my teeth. But I went to the dentist today, and so I'm actually not gonna do it because my jaws and stuff are kind of irritated. I don't like going to the dentist. I don't like being touched. It makes my mouth sore. So I'm not gonna whiten my teeth tonight, but I do think whitening my teeth is going to help just overall make me look more youthful and brighten my face. So I just got some more of the whitening gel that my dentist gave me. One of my main tips for whitening your teeth without as much sensitivity is trying to find one where you can get a variety of different percentages, 10, 15, 20, and 35% whitening ingredient. So because my teeth are fairly sensitive, I got the 15% because that's what I already had and kind of what I was already used to. So I've been using this. I use a sensitive toothpaste when I'm whitening, or at least on the nights that I'm whitening. And I also don't put the trays in for as long as they say, at least in the beginning, to try to build up a tolerance. So what I usually do is put my trays in, take a shower, you know, wash my hair, do all that stuff. So it takes me about 15 minutes. And then as soon as I get out of the shower, I take the trays out. And so that's something that I just started doing like a couple weeks ago, and have been very gently easing my way in, because I do have sensitive teeth. But I think it's gonna help me to make myself feel more confident when I smile and just feel more youthful. So those are the things that I have been doing or hoping to do to kind of get me out of this funk a little bit, do a little bit more maintenance and upkeep on myself, as strange as that sounds to say. I have found myself just kind of doing a lot of the basics and nothing else, and letting some things slide, like, you know, going from twice a week hair washings to once a week hair washings, and then being embarrassed a lot of the time. So just things that I feel like I don't have any reason to not do this little bit of extra work. My kids are older. I'm down to one kid that's homeschooled now. My oldest daughter is almost done with college, and she's got her own thing going on. You know, my kids aren't babies. I have no excuse for letting some of these things slide, and when I feel like they're important. So if I feel like they're important and I feel like I'll make a difference, I have no reason to not do them. So I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it's super random. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments also something that you do or want to do to boost your mood, to boost your confidence, because I think we all need that, especially in this day and age. So many things we see out there, we know they're not real, but in the back of your mind, they still play those tricks with you of like, this person's older than me and they have less wrinkles. This person's doing this and they look better than me in a bikini. You know, all that stuff that we do in our mind. So you guys let me know something that maybe you would like to incorporate into your routine to make yourself feel more beautiful, feel more confident. Let me know. I know we could all use some advice, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.